Hey everyone, welcome to Inside South Florida. I'm your host, Jason Carter. Thank you for watching. Spooky season is here and we have been gifted with the return of the Sanderson sisters. Almost 30 years in the making, the long-awaited sequel to 1993's Hocus Pocus has finally hit Disney+. Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Kathy Najimy are back in their original roles, but this time, the witches are looking for revenge and it's up to 3 high school students to stop the witches from wreaking havoc. Miriam sat down with newcomer Belissa Escobedo about the movie and she reveals the true message behind the film. Watch.
Legend has it, it's on the 16th birthday that a witch gets her powers.
Lock up your children! Yes, Salem, we're back!
Oh yes, the Sanderson sisters have put a spell on us because they are indeed back. 30 years after the release of the Halloween phenomenon Hocus Pocus, the long-awaited sequel is now streaming on Disney+. Hocus Pocus 2 tells the story of 3 young women accidentally bringing back the sisters to modern-day Salem, and they must figure out how to stop the children-hungry witches from wreaking havoc. Belissa Escobedo plays Izzy, one of the 3 young women bringing back the sisters, and she's a brand new character in the film.
If I was casted in the sequel, I'd probably be screaming on top of a mountain. I want to know, when you got the role, when you got casted in Hocus Pocus 2, what was your initial reaction?
Disbelief. I think I was completely silent for like a good minute. And then I remember my mom was in the room with me and she was like, okay, can we scream now? And then we just started screaming and crying and jumping up and down. It was a very surreal moment, but so much fun.
Not to freak out, the vengeful maniac obsessed with getting revenge on Salem sounds very bad for Salem.
I can't imagine how were the days, right? Like when you were filming, I feel like they were like pinch me moments. And obviously the movie is stacked with the original cast, with Bette, Kathy, and Sarah Jessica Parker. I want to know, did they give you any like life-changing advice or even like acting advice when you were filming the movie with them?
I think almost all of their advice, they didn't even need to, say it. It was just from learning, from watching them and learning from them. So much of themselves, they're just like really generous artists, when you're doing a scene with them and always making sure that we were taken care of on set. They really felt like they were looking out for us.
If we intend to live past sunrise, we have to steal their souls.
Whoa, wait, can we talk about this?
No. Tell me, with the new generation coming up, I actually spoke to Diego Luna from Star Wars, right? And he's bringing in a bunch of new generation of kids watching his series. What do you want the new generation of kids to watch Hocus Pocus 2 to get? Like, what's that takeaway?
I think there's so many lessons in Hocus Pocus 2. One of the really strong ones being like friendship and the strength of friendship, the lengths that you can go for friendship and how that bond can last through time. I mean, no matter how many quarrels and issues you go through, that sisterhood, that bond stays so strong. And also, that miscommunication happens along the lines. And the biggest thing that helps relationships grow and withstand is communication and just talking it through. I know being so young, friendships can feel so overwhelming and so powerful. And there's so many mishaps where it's like, you interpret something and it's interpreted some way else. So I think that's really showcased in the trio of young friends, and they navigate their way through it. And I think that's something that I really love from the movie.
Sister!